I know Plonk don't do any racist things or anything.
You know who you are. We're coming for you. Anyway, welcome to the Hungover Hour podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hungover Hour podcast.
Hello, welcome.
I'm Cornetto. We're joined by, of course, as always, Pidge and Plonk.
Big
And,
Pidge. I am big and I am a Pidge. I am Big Pidge. Hello.
Yes, Little Pidge was last year.
That was last year. I've evolved since to Big Pidge, and then one day I will be Colossal Pidge.
Yeah, he
But
did
that
kill
day
enough
is not
this year
today.
to evolve. We
No, not
sadly
Got
sadly
enough
haven't
XP.
been to enough places this year. You know, we didn't really go through enough tall grass.
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
But anyway, welcome back, everybody. And we did not commit any crimes this week. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Speak for
Plonk.
yourself.
Great
Give
job.
everyone a
actually-
round of applause.
Speak for yourself.
I'll
What do you
applaud.
mean by that?
I did. I committed a crime.
Fuck. Okay, tell us.
I was
about
taking. So okay. Well, I don't know if this is a crime. It's probably a crime, but I was. So I have to take. I'm supposed to take the bus and then the train to and from work, but I hate taking it because fucking people in Baltimore, they just don't give a shit, and they will just straight up smoke weed on the subway, and even just like the smell of weed just gives me tremendous anxiety. And so I don't take the bus, I don't take the bus like when I go home from work. But going to work, it's fine because it's like really early in the morning and people are just half asleep. Anyway, earlier this week on Tuesday, I took the bus, to the subway station as normal. And normally, what I do, like I have like a thing on my phone where it shows the like a ticket thing, and I show it to the guy, and he'll give me like a ticket so I can go through, it's like a turnstile type thing. You put the ticket in, and then the thing opens. You can go to the subway, right? Well, sometimes they just have the turnstile thing open, and like you can just go through it. And I just went through it, and didn't show the guy my ticket. So I guess I kind of illegally got into the subway. Hee.
I don't think it's illegal if they just leave it open. Anyway.
Yeah, I think it.
Only one was open though.
Hey, that's the free one. You gotta
Okay,
know where the
I
discounts are.
I guess I haven't committed a crime this week. Then I guess I am on brand.
That's
Or-
on
well,
that's
off
that's
brand,
on the
but-
staff for
Yeah.
not paying attention.
Good job.
I hope you guys are
everybody.
proud of me.
Free
Thank you.
transportation.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
Continental, what crimes did you commit?
Weed's illegal where you are, isn't it?
No, it's legal. It's legal.
Well,
Due to my lawyer currently being, my lawyer has obliged me not to currently speak on the current process.
Right.
Ongoing trial, don't want to mess up my chances of keeping this podcast going and then not having to wait 20 to 30 years.
Don't think I've committed any crimes this week except for paying $70 for a fucking video game controller.
Fucking hell.
But
so you did it. You
I
did
got
ended up getting the PS5 controller.
yes, I got a $50 gift card on Amazon though, so technically I guess only $20 came out of my money. But
Yeah, I mean at that point it's just a $20 controller.
yeah, so I mean that's cool. But like people were like saying, "Oh, just get an Xbox controller; it's cheaper. Get the wired one, for $30." But like, I don't know.
I can speak on it. It's pretty good. I mean, this is like the Afterglow. It's
Yeah.
I did ship the the R1 button here. It's
Yeah.
chipped, so but it still works. It's
I
it's
mean,
really
honestly,
it feels good.
Yeah.
It's got
Pretty good,
vibration.
got the EDP, it's
You guys just busting
red
them all
and-
out.
Yeah, I mean, it's I
everyone
got
runs
mine
the
just right
wired
here.
Xbox
And then,
controller, man.
although
It's-
we're all right. Series controller, Xbox Series controller. The first time I held this thing, I felt like I could kill God. I felt invincible. I felt like I could just reach up into the sky, grab God by the throat, and rip his fucking head off. I felt amazing. This is the greatest controller I've ever held in my hands. Also, this podcast episode is not sponsored by Microsoft or Xbox.
No, not at all. Actually, fuck Microsoft. But I actually until last year, I was running a Xbox 360 controller. I bought it at a garage sale for like $5. Wired Xbox 360 controller. Playing Forza 5 with a 360 controller was a great time.
Yeah.
And then I bought this one at GameStop for $34, and my life has never been the same.
Here's my thing about Xbox controllers. I play a lot of PC games, and there are some controller features that I rely on pretty much for certain games. One of those is gyro.
I love
have
gyro.
not seen a
I fucking
single
love gyro.
I have not seen any official Xbox controller that has gyro. It's not a thing. But get any PS4 or PS5 controller, and you will see not only it has gyro on it, but also a touchpad in the middle, which is great for replicating all of the controls found on this puppy right here, which
Steam Deck?
I sometimes plug into my TV, and I want to be able to, play the same games from my couch or whatever. So having a PS5 controller just makes more sense. It's got it's closer to a Steam Deck controller than Xbox. I
Like,
really
it's
just
kind
wish.
of.
Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy because I remember seeing like commercials a few years ago where Microsoft was kind of like championing like accessibility controllers, or like there was like a video of a dude who only had one arm,
Right.
and like they had these like this controller with like big buttons that he could press with his feet and stuff. But like gyro in a sense is also, I mean, it could be considered accessibility. For me, for example, I'm pretty sure I have tendonitis in my left arm. So I can't like there are some games that I like to play that like you can't really get the same experience if you play them with a controller. They're kind of meant to be played with a keyboard and mouse, like Risk of Rain 2, because you have to like fucking be really accurate and shit. But gyro like completely alleviates that. But you could just if you get good with it, you could just move the controller and just be as precise with
Just aim like you would any gun, Condittle. It's easy. So yeah, I honestly just wish that Valve would make like a sequel to their Steam controller. Just make a new one with two sticks.
Make a new
and
one
D-pad.
that doesn't suck, please.
Yeah.
Thank you, Valve. Very cool. And
The
make
first
it
one
less than
wasn't
$70.
I think I got mine for like $40 brand new, but
Well, yeah. The Steam controller I know was like a while ago. It was like really cheap. It was on sale for like $5, but or something.
Yeah,
But
they should they should honestly just like pluck out the sides of the Steam Deck and just sell it as a controller.
watch out, Nintendo. Valve's coming for you.
They have nothing to worry about. Trust me.
No,
But-
they-
Nintendo, watch out, multi-billion corporation. Multi-billion corporation's coming for you.
I mean, the thing is, Nintendo. Nintendo is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, but like their actual like worth as like a gaming studio is so much, like vastly so much less than Sony or Xbox. Like the actual like worth. Like theoretically, Microsoft like tomorrow could just straight up buy Xbox. I mean, the fucking FTC could just, step in like they're doing with Microsoft's like Activision Blizzard deal and just be like, fuck you, no, you can't do this. But like theoretically, Microsoft could tomorrow just buy Nintendo. Like they could afford it and they could do it. It'd be a lot of money. Hundreds
they're
of
not going to.
yeah, hundreds of billions of dollars, but they could do it. They're not going to, but they could, and they should.
I mean, but imagine though, native PC ports for brand new Nintendo games with RTX
yeah,
on.
imagine
That would be
playing
sick.
fucking. Imagine Pokemon not looking like a 2012 Xbox 360. It's
Imagine
not
Pokemon
worse than
being a
that.
creative game from
Who's
Oh.
right,
since Red and Blue.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like with their current release model of like releasing something every year, and like it goes like this, right? When a new generation comes out, all of the merchandising is based on that game, so it has to come out on like a certain time, like on a certain time frame, because if it doesn't, then the anime, the toys, everything, trading cards, is not going to be like in line with it, so it has to come out on that exact date and time. Otherwise, like, you know, it's fucked. And
Where else is Ash gonna go?
yeah. Oh, speaking of Ash, by the way, did you guys hear? I don't know if you guys heard about this. They're actually phasing Ash out of the anime. In January, they're going to air, I think they said 11 episodes, where they're stating it's the end of Ash and Pikachu's story. And then the next season,
Thunderbolt.
yeah, they're getting rid of Ash and Pikachu, and the next like anime is just it's not going to have them at all.
Yeah.
So I guess Ash is finally going to get to turn 11, or in my head canon, all of the years that he's been 10 are gonna like pile up, you know. So like at the end, he's just immediately gonna turn like 35. Just immediately over the course of like 10 seconds.
In my head, it's that one meme of
just
of
recreate
Ash hugging Pikachu in a bathtub, but it's Pikachu used Thunderbolt, and then
Yeah, 35-year-old balding Ash holding Pikachu in a bathtub. That's the final shot.
Yeah.
He just fucking dies.
Yeah, recreate so many birthdays as the final episode. And then the anime from there on is gonna be I don't know, fucking Twilight Zone. It's gonna be different character every episode.
it's just that YouTube video of the guy from like 12 to married, and it's just like Ash from like 10 to dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was I know what you're talking. It's like a commercial where kids like they get born and they get shot out of a window and they're like flying through the air and aging rapidly.
No. It's a YouTube video. The guy takes a selfie every single day.
Oh, that's old as fuck. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a fucking throwback. Holy shit. I forgot that even existed.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought about doing that, but it's too much effort.
Do you remember the video that was like talking to my 12-year-old self? A conversation with my 12-year-old self, but he was 35. You don't remember that?
No.
That's like a classic YouTube video. Let me find it real quick.
Okay.
That video was huge way back in the day. Conversation with this is right here. It's made by Jeremiah. I'll put it in chat. It got like 33 million views.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
How does that work?
How does what work?
Like, how do
I mean, you say bunch of stuff and you edit it up. Call her good. You can do videos of conversations with yourself pretty easily. You just say
but like I'm talking about like the time difference. Like what did the kid record a conversation?
Yeah, you record a conversation, you create like a bunch of different questions and responses,
it's the same thing.
and then just edit it together once you're 35.
I guess if you can remember that for like fucking 23 years, I can't remember anything from 23 years ago, but I've also gone to great lengths.
Yeah, 23 years ago I was 0, so
dear.
Yeah, 23 years ago I was 5 because I'm old, and 23 years ago Plonk was in someone's testicles.
Plonk was
Isn't that right, Plonk?
Hi.
You were a sperm cell.
I was Testicle Jones back.
What is the lifespan of sperm cells actually? What is that? Let's see.
I don't know. They harden up pretty quick after I put them in the sock.
They do. Sperm cells. Let's see. What is the lifespan of sperm cells?
Why are you going back and feeling the sock after you used it?
Wait, what are you doing?
I just I reuse it, so you know.
Wash it. Jesus, my goodness. Wash your darn socks if you're gonna come.
I'll wash it after
So
I
sperm
wear it,
cells they actually originate.
Look,
I don't know. According to
I'm gonna show you something that's gonna blow your mind.
Oh God, what is he gonna fucking show us?
I thought
he was gonna show us his bare ass cheeks or something.
No,
I was really afraid.
You get one of these Puffs Plus lotion. 3 boxes cost you like $6 at Walmart.
You get one of these.
They will last you 6 months.
This one's ripped and it's got funny fast food logos on it.
All right, now hold that sock upright so we can see how crusty it is.
They are a lot more sanitary and more comfortable.
No, like hold it up, like flip it upside down and hold it upright.
Do you
it
know
must be
how
crusty.
uncomfortable it is to have your dick wrapped around a sock? I mean, a sock wrapped around your dick.
You don't do it the whole time. You like when you're about to,
Not
you
that
just
bad.
kind of
Look,
put it in
but,
there.
but look,
I've done it. I mean, it's not my
you can,
ideal.
You can have this on and you can just not worry about it. You like it just it's,
I don't know. I use paper towels because I'd be busted
So
fat.
I'm probably
fucking
gonna have to
nuts, bro.
censor this one a little bit in the
puffs are a
podcast.
lot smoother.
Actually, I probably will censor this one a lot. But one of my roommates back in the day admitted to me that what he did after he jacked off was just put it in his hand.
Hey, more power to him.
I mean, honestly, all right. I'm gonna tell this story. It's not much of a story, but I guess I'll tell it. I'm just gonna out myself as a disgusting fucking monster. Whatever. What else is new? I must have been
We've all let our own
14.
cum, right, guys?
All right, I must have been 14. Didn't have internet. Didn't have any way to look at porn. So I would.
Oh no!
I.
Would you
So
jerk
I would,
off
like,
to the
watch-
wall titty or something?
No. It's not that bad. All right. I would try to find sexy looking women on just fucking network TV and jerk off to that. And I think I was watching. Do any of you guys remember the old VH1 dating show I Love New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
love it.
remember jerking off to that because I thought New York had big titties, and I jerked off to that. I remember I came on all over the back of my hand, of my right hand, right here, and there was just a big old puddle of this stuff right there, and I was like, "Well, fuck, what do I do with this now?" Because there wasn't any fucking paper towels or tissues or anything. So what I did was, I just unzipped I just wiped it on the fucking inside of my pants and just called it good.
No.
To be fair, I was 14 at the time, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you
Yeah.
want from me.
Yeah, that's pretty old school. I would say
I had nothing else to. In my 14-year-old mind, I was like, well, they gotta wipe it somewhere.
I think
Back
when
in
I
high
was
school, I dated a girl for a while, and instead, I was very much no condoms, pull out, risky boy back then, and her solution to wipe herself off was to keep a single towel in her room at her place, and that towel was there for I guess probably about 4 months, straight of nut butter.
So as in you would nut on her, and then she would wipe herself.
Yeah, well,
Did she clean
after.
it?
No. I'll be honest. You know that damn bitch you live like this type of meme? That was her.
Yeah.
move.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think when I was
That's
13,
kinda
I
hot,
just I was pretty basic. I'd either put on
Some girl
Netflix,
boss.
have some anime on fucking Girls Bravo, or I think when I was 14, I watched Me 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 by Teddy Lloyd. I used to fap to those.
So
I didn't.
Yo just said FAP in current year. Holy crap.
my first sexual experience that awoke in me as a young lad, I was watching network TV, and it was a worst police chases video. And during this video, there was a party on a highway, and during this party on the highway, they were cutting to people filming. And the commentator said, and lots of sex. And they had a blurred thing of a woman showing her tits, and I'm like, whoa, sex. And
Wow,
as
that's
a 7-year-old, I'm like, that's what sex is.
Was that the first time you ever came?
No, that was my first time ever knowing what sex was.
Do you remember the first time you ever came? I remember the first time I ever came.
Yeah, I was touching my dick in my bunk bed, and suddenly everything really hurt.
It hurt? When you came, it hurt?
I was like, what the fuck?
The first time I ever came, it was fucking awesome. I was,
This episode's not going to be on YouTube for long.
No.
Holy shit.
it's
Hi,
fine.
Spotify
People
viewers.
People have talked
know it.
about worse. It's fine. I must have been 12, and we were, so at the time, the only person that had access to the internet was my mom. She had her laptop, she had this little network adapter thing in her laptop that only her computer could get on it. And I remember I don't know, I guess in the previous months I had just been wanting to look at boobs for whatever reason. And I went up to her computer, and I remember just like searching like boobs on Google or something. And it took me to some like shitty pay site, and this would have been in like fucking like 2006 or some shit, 2007. And I remember like it was playing some preview video of just these chicks just shaking their tits and stuff and all this stuff. And I was like laying on my stomach, and I remember just like all of a sudden I was like, whoa, what the fuck's happening? This feels really good. What just happened? And yeah, I guess I came my pants just from watching it and not even like touching myself.
My gosh.
And then I went back outside and continued to help my mom and brother and sister in the yard.
Jeez. I remember the first time I came, but I don't remember the first time I had an orgasm because I think I was jerking off at a young enough age that I was just dry orgasming for a year before
Oh yeah.
I had any actual.
When I found out
product.
I could just nut anytime I wanted, I had a phase that wherever my family went, if they had a bathroom with a single stall, you know for a fucking fact I'm gonna go in there and jerk off real quick.
So did you nut into the toilet at least? Or
Yes. No, I did it. I
Okay,
wasn't a
alright,
monster. I didn't
that's-
just be like, oh, cool, hand soap dispenser, ding. On the
Look,
handle.
I was just afraid you were gonna turn into like the white cum monster or something and just come all over the wall or something.
You know, back when I was working at a call center, there was some guy.
I don't like the start of this story at all. I don't like
For
this
a
at
while,
all.
for a while, we were trying to figure out who was coming on the handles in the men's bathroom, like on like all of the like lock handles, and turns out it was like 3 dudes from from Etsy, and from the Etsy call center there, because there was like 5 different companies, and so we had to tell them to, calmly exit the building after coming for the last 3 months onto all of the handles in the men's bathrooms.
So when you say handles, do you mean like the handles into like the stalls?
You know, like the little
or-
slide locks that like lock the doors on the stalls.
They were coming onto that,
Yeah.
like specifically aiming to come onto that.
So like I think they were putting their dicks like on it basically, and just going, because like I had a few
fuck?
times I was like, your boy's got to drop push some bread out like a baker kind of thing here, and I'm going into the
Take the
stall.
Browns to
think
the Super Bowl.
They had one stall that had a 2-story. It was like one of the only second-story buildings on the street, and it was this window out, so you had this amazing view while you're taking a shit. And so during that time, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. I'm gonna drop that, and then I reach to slide the lock, and it looks like there's like very clear mayo on it, and I'm like, oh, fun.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
My camera wasn't on.
Welcome to that. Good job, sir. It's okay. You're good. Welcome back.
That's. I just am trying to like figure out what the fuck the point is of specifically nutting onto the lock handle. I can't understand that.
I think they were.
It's like
'cause,
target practice.
I mean, we got paid really
I mean,
bad
I
there,
guess.
and it was a horrible place to work. So I think they were just letting some anger out.
Oh man,
I mean, that's one way to let anger out, I guess.
somebody fucking shat in a urinal at my old factory job, and when I say shit, I mean like it was a good pound of shit at least. That
God,
Oh.
fucking damn it, man.
I feel really sorry for the person that had to clean that shit up.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I yeah, like there are people with shit fetishes. I have a fucking shit phobia. Like I like just even just like looking at it just makes me want to fucking hurl. It's just,
Yeah,
So
I have a shit ejectoria.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is and just nod.
yeah, same.
When I have shit, it comes out and then I flush it.
Oh yeah, well yeah, me too. I mean, I think we've all got that. And if you don't, it's called constipation.
When I was working at a tile factory for a while. I won't name it because I still kind of like them, but on all the stalls on the inside of every single one, there was a note from before I started working there, like 2018, 2017, but it was still there. And it was like, whoever is defecating on the floors of the stalls, please stop. It is unprofessional. And it's like, so I'm working at a place where it was cool for a dude just to like pop a squat next to the toilet. Like I said in that the last podcast, throwback. Haha. But
Call back.
pop a squat next to the toilet and take a shit. And we're back.
And we're back.
So what's in that box there? What you
What's in
got
the
there,
box?
What's in the
What's the
box?
there?
What box?
What's in the fucking box?
What box? What?
Can't quite read it, but I'm seeing a bunch of check marks on it. So what?
Is that a fleshlight?
What?
Is that a fleshlight?
Is that a bad dragon?
A bad dragon.
You get that from Bad Dragon?
So far, the theme of this podcast has just been shit and cum, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's a fleshlight or a bad dragon.
Well, come on, let's see. Come on. Who? Come on, everybody. Who wants to open it? Who wants Plonk to open the box? Come on, let's hear it, everybody. Come on. Come on, everybody. Let's hear some applause for that box.
Mika fleshlight, baby.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna kind of wear it like a Christmas ornament. There we go.
What the?
Like a
fuck
Lavier
is
mic.
that? What is that? Please tell us what that is.
Please.
It's a Lavier mic.
Plonk, what the fuck is it?
It's a Lavier mic.
What is it?
Boy, I swear. Boy, I swear.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
You guys are so aggressive. Fuck.
You like it. It makes you cum.
You love it. You like it. Don't lie.
Actually, I don't. So I tried this.
Yes, you do. I'm a David Dobrik you right now. Yes, you like it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm using.
That's
it
a fleshlight.
wrong. Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
that's the dog toy, but can easily be used as a fleshlight. Now, Plonk, the question is, does your dick fit in that?
Yeah.
Check right now.
Get hard right now and see if your cock fits in there. If you can't get it out, then you'll have to call
Think of the
911.
hardest thing you can think of and just slap it on.
Yeah, I mean, I can take my shirt off if that'll help.
Hey,
No, so
I'll show a nip.
I think I might be using it wrong, because like it's like it's bordering on like it hurting, like my dick. Like I don't know.
You need to put some lube on it.
I got the fucking lube. I'm not.
Oh, wow, you actually got the lube. What the fuck?
I'm not that stupid, but I don't. It's very intense. Like I just.
Wait, this isn't a bit.
Is this isn't a bit?
This isn't a bit?
What?
Wait, this isn't a bit?
No, look, Walmart was selling these for like $20. I got one.
What are you using it for?
This isn't a bit. This is real.
What were you saying? Your stories were all bits?
No,
No,
they
but-
weren't. But like, I wasn't expecting you to be like, yeah, I got this like kibble treat for dogs. I'm fucking it.
It's not a kibble treat. It's a fucking stroker. Wow. They sell them at the Walmart pharmacy.
I thought that was a fucking kibble treat, dude. I thought it was the shit you. I know. I've had those. The fucking kibble treat.
Yeah,
I thought you were trying. I thought you were trying to put your dick into a fucking kibble treat thing.
Y'all need to calm down. Look, we all out here. We're all
Oh
having
god.
sex. Okay, what do you guys
Holy.
have?
We all have sex here. We're all.
Look.
Yeah, we make YouTube videos. We all have sex.
Look, I have seriously considered. All right, since we're on the top, since this episode's already just the worst, we're just gonna
Yeah.
make it even worse.
This
It's
episode's
gone
gonna
down
be
the
called the
shitter,
nut
really.
episode. I'm sorry. It's already. Called
No,
the
I
nuts
think we should.
episode.
I've got some ideas,
SMH.
but we'll go over that. But anyway,
Go on.
was very highly, strongly considering. There was a, so, Connell,
Yes.
you've played Elden Ring.
Yes.
You know Melina,
Yes. Mommy.
Well, there was a real doll of her with just giant titties. And I was gonna get that shit.
Yeah, I'll drop $2,000 on a fucking.
I would have, but shit just wasn't on. It wasn't available. It was out of stock. That is the only circumstances under which I'd ever buy a fuck doll. But I would have bought it.
That unless it's like 7 feet tall, like I'm not spending.
I mean, it was like real life size. It was the size of a person.
No, fuck, Jesus,
I mean, I also get
2,000
like the 7 feet tall thing as well.
Here's
I do
the thing,
get
right?
that.
Here's the thing, for $2,000, you're gonna get maybe even if you get like one nut in every day with that thing, right? You're getting like total 15.
So
Like, let's say 2 minutes of enjoyment a week out of it.
So
However, also with $2,000, you get a fucking brand new fucking PC with a fucking RTX graphics card and get like literally like dozens of more times.
Plonk, you are vastly underestimating the amount of time I spend per week masturbating. You are
Also,
vastly
hear me out
underestimating that.
sperm banks pay $100 to $50 per nut. If hear me out here. Nut about
Okay,
three
go-
times
okay.
a day. That's about $300 to $150 a day. All right, you can pay
Yes.
that bitch off in a few weeks.
Exactly.
Okay, I want you to give me addresses. Okay, I want you to give me addresses in my area for sperm banks that are paying over $100 per nut.
All right. One moment.
Because I highly doubt there's one within reasonable driving distance of my area.
Connell, bleep this out. I'm looking here. And
Okay, that's a 4-hour drive, at least, I think.
I
me
guess I
double-check.
must have misjudged where you are then.
Fan-
That's still
and-
That's still $100 for 4 hours of driving. I mean, the gas cost in Texas isn't that bad.
Yes,
It's
but
really
I'm not
not.
gonna go there every day, and sperm goes bad quick.
Freeze it, bro. It's fine.
Well, I mean, you can bring your own tools to the sperm bank. That's what I was saying. You just bring your doll in.
Wait, you're not coming into something and then delivering it at the sperm bank. You
Yeah,
go
you
to
don't
the
deliver
sperm
it to the
bank.
sperm-
You
You
nut
have to
there.
You're not thinking.
You don't come into a fucking jar and just go like, "Hey, here you go."
Okay, so
I got my fucking cup here, and I'm just like, yeah, all right, guys. Sorry, here you go.
All right,
Here's my
all right,
week's
so-
Sorry,
you're gonna carry this, like,
it got a
5-foot
little
body bag
hot.
You're gonna carry
Sorry,
a
got
body
a hot in my
bag
car. I
and-
had to go to Walmart first.
It got a little spicy. It was in the car while I was getting the groceries. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coagulated a little bit. You can
It's a little
still use it,
preheated,
bro.
you know.
No, you have to come there. You can't come and then
You
deliver
don't
it like
come
a
into
Ziploc.
a fucking
Yeah.
cup and then give it to
Yeah,
them. That's not how that
okay,
works.
Come into a little
so-
sandwich baggie and just fucking throw it at them.
Okay, so you better hope you don't like build up a dependency on this $2,000 sex doll you purchased, because now you're gonna have to carry in a 5-foot body bag into the sperm center, and you're gonna
Yes.
have to explain why.
They don't judge. They understand what you need to come.
Plonk. By that logic, you were implying that, like, if you're like,
You're implying that I care what they think about me after buying a 7-foot tall sex
no. What you're implying is, like, by that logic, like, if you're just fucking someone every day and then all of a sudden they're not there and you want to jerk off, then that means you can't jerk off. That's not how that works.
I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like, there's got to be a reason why people feel the need to spend that much money on shit like that.
Plunk.
I want to fuck something that looks like Melina. I think she's hot. I want to fuck her.
Plunk.
What's so wrong with that?
I've been fucking with a 5'6" goth girl, super fat ass. Like, I still got a fleshlight, man. Like, it still feels better.
Well, those are scientifically designed to feel as good as possible. But I don't know. I just want to fuck something that looks like Melina from Elden Ring with big ass titties. I don't know what's so wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I personally wouldn't spend that much money, but if you think
I would. I don't
you
give a
get-
fuck, bro. I'm not spending it on anything else.
whatever if you get your value out of it, I guess that's all that matters.
I would very much get my value out of it. Trust
There
me.
is a streamer I very much enjoy, Pay Money Bubby. He did a video where he bought a $25,000 sex doll. Well worth the money, because he couldn't even carry it into his fucking house because it weighed 300 pounds due to the metal fucking skeleton in it. So you do have to think about that pitch. Does the Melina statue have a flexible skeleton inside?
It did say it was flexible, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked. I've given up on that dream already.
My good sir, you may need a pallet jack for that if you do get it.
I've already given up on it at this point. It's not available anymore, and that's the only fuck doll I'd ever buy. So,
yeah. It's like,
I'm just not gonna fuck it. I'll have to keep using my hand.
As a fellow fan of the current anime Chainsaw Man, I bet you could find one of those pretty easily.
Okay, so flip the topic about Chain. I do not find myself attracted to any of the women in Chainsaw Man.
Fair.
Himeno is creep. Like Himeno, I don't know. I have no feelings about her. Makima, I just think she's fucking creepy. Like I get that's the point. But like people that like dudes that like to be pegged, obviously, are like super into her. That want to be like,
actually,
it'll
the
be like,
Makima,
bark.
The Makima thing was really funny because before the show came out, there were a bunch of e-girls on Twitter cosplaying as Makima, and all the captions were just "bark for me," and all of the replies.
Oh
were
yeah, I'm
woof,
sure.
Woof,
Yeah.
woof, 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 woof. Unreasonably horny.
But yeah, like I don't find any of the women there attractive. Like Kobeni looks like a kid, and I don't think kids are attractive, obviously. And
All right, good. That's good.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't personally get why people are simping over all these women. Well, why are you simping over why are you simping over Himeno? Like what about her makes you want to just go unga bunga?
She's a wreck and she's unfixable, and I like that. I will be honest. I like the women that I think could kill me.
So you're like, but I mean, all the women in that show could kill you. Like Himeno could kill, Makima could kill you.
I think
Kobeni could kill the fucking shit out of you. She would kill the fuck out of you, bro, brutally.
Himeno was just the most unhinged.
So you just want somebody where you see them and you're like, I could make her worse. That's what you want.
Make her worse.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to dig on you. I mean, I respect that, and you know, I'll be honest. I can't do people that got too much baggage.
I dated a girl with a face tattoo for almost a whole year. Judge me.
Yeah, I mean, people with face. Yeah, if you get a face, all right. You know, I'm coming out and I'm saying, if you get a face tattoo, you got some problems, bro. You got some baggage, bro. if you are going to hurt your employability, you got some baggage.
Funny thing was, she actually worked at a bank. She was just covering up with makeup.
That's fine too, but I don't know. Just from my experience, people with face tattoos and such, they got baggage.
People with face tattoos, I know 2 or 3 people with face tattoos now, and one of them has been in prison. The other one just got it because he was drunk, and the other one I dated. So,
who's the one that's been in prison?
Plunk, are you grabbing drugs?
Hold on.
What the fuck? Why does your camera keep dying?
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
Back. We're back. Sorry.
You going to school? What the fuck do you have that for?
What are you guys talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing with that fucking backpack?
What are you doing?
What?
Are you going to school?
We can't recreate what happened in '93.
Wearing that backpack on the front of you isn't going to bring all those kids back, Plonk. I don't know what this is an empty gesture, all right? I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but it's not going to work.
I'm trying to commit another.
Hey, you're cool. Stay home tomorrow.
Viewers, listeners, don't come in tomorrow. That's just don't go in.
Tune into the
That's all I'm
episode
gonna
tomorrow. There will be unforeseen consequences. And we're back.
Back.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to the Home of Our podcast. If you're new here,
if you're new here, we don't have criminal
I'm-
records,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
I'm joined by Pig Didge and Ponitkle,
Thank you, Apple Plunk.
and I'm Drake.
I have heart disease.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh, that's really cool. I have actually got heart disease too. So,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually 3 small men in a trench coat.
oh shit, yeah.
That would make sense.
How's the bottom one doing? Does he need
Pretty
water?
good. Well, the middle one has a really, really long dick, so he just kind of suckles on that.
Please don't. Let's not.
It's like a human centipede kind of situation.
Let's
This
not
episode's
implant those kind of
already,
images.
already not going to be at all recommended by YouTube, monetized on anything. We'll just go for it.
That's okay.
We're gonna be attracting a very interesting crowd, guys.
Yeah, they're all going to be wearing gimp suits.
We should just rename our show to the Gimp Podcast.
Bro, I got fucking this hair on my...
Well, I
Get-
can't
get
actually
unsuited.
partake in that because I am very allergic to latex, and if I were to wear one of those suits, I would die.
Yeah,
so.
that's why the show's called Gimps Unsuited, or Gimps.
Oh, okay,
Exposed.
yeah, all right, yeah. I'm not gonna wear my suit because as I said, if I wear it, I'm gonna die. So yeah, I'd rather not die on.
You know
camera.
they don't they sell like different material gimp suits like
Maybe, I don't know.
Nitro?
I don't.
It's a
like
latex.
nitro. They gotta sell
Latex,
nitro ones.
it's latex
don't they?
and leather, I believe.
Yeah, like because like they sell nitro gloves. Surely they sell a nitro gimp suit.
Maybe.
We'll just throw you in one of those. We'll throw you in one of those Party City gimp suits.
I don't think that would do my my figure any
We'll just
favors,
put you in a
though.
trash bag with a fucking shock back.
Works for me. I bet you could make a gimp suit out of trash bags. That'd be
Oh,
funny.
that was a YouTube trend for a while. People would put a shop vac hose in the top of a trash bag when they're sitting in it, and it would just suck them up.
It seems.
And then it became a fetish, and it stopped becoming a YouTube trend.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's like, well, I wouldn't know about this or anything, but I mean, I'm just saying, I just so happened to see inflation videos on YouTube before.
I just happened to be.
I
a fan
wouldn't
of
know
inflation.
anything about that, but I've seen. I mean,
Yeah, Sonic inflation just happens to be my personal one that I see the most. Not out of choice, just
Yeah.
they just happens to autoplay.
Okay, don't look up.
yeah,
gimp
it's
suits on Etsy.
it's just kind of there. It just
Don't
sort
look
of,
up gimp suits on Etsy. What the fuck did you do, Plunk?
I did exactly
have
what
you
I
done?
said I did.
You looked up gimp suits on Etsy.
I didn't find what I was looking for, and in fact, I think I found the opposite. So
Etsy is a great place to find like weird stuff. Like I found, my Eva 6 Drake t-shirt there. But at the same time, I was like looking for like funny, cool horse stuff for like my aunt for like Christmas,
cool
and I
horse
just
stuff, huh?
she owns horses and like actually has a ranch, like so I was gonna give her like some house decorations and stuff. Like
Yo, we
like,
should invite,
horse related. I ended up with horse cocks, and I was like, oh, that's not what I want to give her.
yeah, okay. So if us three went to her ranch, right? We invited like 15 other cowboys. We got in the showers.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Hell yeah.
Actually, funny thing is, nearby me, there is a place called Ram Y Ranch.
You should just start stapling pictures of Grant McDonald.
My
To the
cousin
front.
got married at Ram Y Ranch.
That's.
Is there a sign out front that says Ram Y Ranch? Because somebody should paint over the Y.
Oh, yes, it does. And, dear God, one day I will.
When you move out, inevitably, paint over the Y. Take a selfie in front of
actually,
it, and
It's only a 45-minute detour to Texas. I can pass by Ram Y Ranch.
there you go.
So there we go.
That's long.
Fuck it, it's already a 14-hour drive. Might as well make it an hour longer.
Police,
Yeah.
if the letter Y is missing, you know who did it.
Yeah. His Big Pidge from
This is very premeditated.
This is extremely premeditated. I've been thinking about this for
Yes.
years. What the fuck?
This can
I like
be
to
used
just
as evidence in the court of law.
Yes, this can.
I do
will
give
be
my
there with an
consent
angle
to be
grinder, and
recorded.
I will be grinding the Y off the side.
I like to just think and just meditate and just clear my mind before I commit war crimes.
You know, it is funny for a ranch. They also have like a golf
I wanna
course,
kill
and,
dozens
like
of-
a bunch of houses and shit, and like a hotel. It's like more of a fucking resort, but it's called a ranch, and it's Ram Y Ranch. And it
But they have
confuses
like
the fuck out of
spaces
me.
you can like rent out for like weddings
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
have
I
full.
guess.
They have full on fucking like 2-story badass houses in there.
Damn.
It's like it's weird because they also are situated next to the town with the highest poverty rate in all of Oregon.
Shit.
Kind of based.
USA,
based.
USA, USA.
USA, USA. Woo, 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 woo.
Portugal.
Time,
No, not
one
Portugal.
more winners, baby. Woo! Kunduz Hospital, Kunduz Hospital. Yeah.
Man.
My favorite
Yo,
thing
when are
to
we
look up.
when are we having an episode at St. Jude's?
And so we're
Well,
doing
first, we gotta find a kid
So
that we
Billy,
can gaslight
you've got
into making us
leukemia.
their. First, we have to gaslight some dying kid to like make us their Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, and then we can record an episode there. We have to like find some poor kid who's about to die. And gaslight them into it.
boys.
Imagine the fucking parents. And when we walk up and we're like, "What's up?" and they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is what he wanted for his dying wishes. 3 fucking degenerate fucks." Just
Also, when we
I'm-
do inevitably do that, I'm gonna just not shower for a week at all and just make sure I smell as bad as possible.
I'm of course I have to be the well-dressed anchor keeping us all together.
yeah, well dressed, but
Yeah.
we will give you a little bit of flour so you can put it under your nose and act like you don't notice it.
Yeah.
I'll just be in there. I'll be
Start
perfectly.
shaking.
Just act perfectly normal, just a little hyper and shaky. Pitch
Yeah.
smelling like horrible. I'll be perfectly normal, but I'll have like one of those gamer subs jackets on that have like the
Just keep
anime
going.
one with humongous titties. It's just like,
Strapped
hi,
in the back of your neck.
we're here to see children.
Please no.
Hi, yes, I'm here to see little Timmy. He requested us. We're
Yes,
here on behalf of Make-A-Wish
Little
Foundation.
Timmy has ball cancer, and we're here to see him.
Shit.
I can relate to that. I'm actually at risk for ball cancer.
Oh no!
Yeah, when I was 14, my balls didn't drop. And I actually remember like feeling up my little teen nutsack, and there was something in there, but it wasn't testicles. And I always thought that was weird. And I don't remember what led to it, but like I got like an X-ray of like my lower regions, and they were like, "Yeah, you ain't got any balls, son. You gotta get them dropped before you, boy." And I got surgery, and I remember the lady that was like doing the surgery was really fucking hot, and I remember I was like, "Damn, once I have balls, I can actually fucking come." And
Man,
yeah, because
man, I'm
because
so
I had to
glad
have
you're doing
surgery
with
for my
balls.
not dropped balls, I'm at risk for ball cancer, which would suck.
Right. Oh shit. I don't know how big of a lump
I
there
do
needs to be
check-
before you need to get it checked. I feel like a little sliver, but I feel like that's got to be like a vein or something connecting
That's
the
the
balls.
vein
to-
that like makes you come. That's your
Yeah.
cum vein.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Got to be
You know,
something connecting them.
Speaking of balls, I'm at risk
Oh,
for my
like
balls twisting.
How? Why are you at risk for testicular torsion?
Grab his balls
Well-
and twist them.
Because it was with just in my family. Like,
So that's a genetic
apparently
thing?
It's like there's something weird. I guess my doctor's like, "Oh, does your parents have that?" I don't know. They're like, "Okay, well, your balls, you're at risk for testicular torsion." I'm like, cool. But the fun thing is,
Woohoo.
the best thing is, I can, if I shake my ass hard enough, I can slap my balls against my like gooch.
You
and
should
make
do
a
that
clacking
right now.
sound.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd
It's
have
too
to be
cold
hot
right
up
now,
for
my
that.
good sir.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
They're all nestled up. It's all just
It's
a little. It's like a
34
little
degrees in the
raisin,
great
you know, just a
Northwest.
little raisin up there.
A little raisin. Just a
I,
little
you think I wear the mask because I don't want to show my face?
Yeah.
No, it's just fucking cold. Anyway, Plunk, you had that terrorist plot you were planning?
Right, so here's the deal, right? Shedletsky's mansion is huge, okay? And we're talking thousands of digital NFT Roblox items. We're gonna raid this mansion via a giant gummy bear lizard, and we are going to destroy all the NFTs.
We are going to be sending a
yes.
monkey through the blockchain.
We're
His
going to be
name is
sending our
Bubbles.
rubber monkey through the blockchain to infiltrate. And we're gonna infiltrate the cybersecurity system in Shedletsky's mansion, his digital mansion, of course. He's homeless, but so his digital mansion with all of his NFTs in it, and we're gonna take him for ourselves, and we're gonna
Yeah.
And then we blow it up.
and we're gonna do the kind of Robin Hood thing. We're
Yeah.
just gonna share the NFTs for free with everyone.
I mean, they are pretty worthless, but you can probably.
I'm gonna
like
buy a
Snickers
Twix
or
bar.
something.
What kind of candy
Yeah.
bar are you guys gonna buy?
I'm gonna buy
Sour.
a 50-cent blowjob from the hooker down
What about
the
you,
street.
Plunk? What are you gonna buy with your $1?
Shit, you guys got it good. I'll probably get sour Skittles.
Respectable. I'm not a big fan of Skittles.
Oh yeah.
I need it to
Yeah.
last me a while. I'm gonna go
I'm gonna
see a
go see
movie.
Avatar 2: The Way of Water.
Probably.
I bet that movie's like
probably
3
gonna see it
fucking
next
hours
weekend.
long. It probably
Water.
is.
It's probably gonna
It
be
is.
4 to.
It's
I'm
Three
gonna
hours-
take
3
like
hours and 12
if I
minutes.
do see it in
Holy
theaters,
shit.
I'm gonna have to take like 4 piss breaks. I'm surprised. Like I'm fucking holding in my piss right now. Like I am a fucking weak bladder boy. I'd be
I'm
pissing.
surprised.
I'm gonna have to do
Yeah,
a couple bumps before that fucking
Yeah,
thing. Holy
for,
shit!
for a movie that long, I really hope
Yeah,
there's
I
an
remember-
intermission, because my goodness.
Yeah, it's like halfway through. It just like piss. It just goes. The screen.
Yeah,
goes
I
black
remember,
And all this is just piss time.
I saw
Okay.
Endgame twice in theaters, and the second time was in this huge packed theater. And I mean, I had already seen it like twice, or like one time at that point. So I was like, you know, I don't care. So I'm pretty sure I got up like at least 5 times. One time I even went up to just take a full on fucking shit for like 10 minutes, while I think like they were getting ready to go to like the fucking planets, like to do their stupid plan to get the Infinity Stones back or whatever. I just went and took a shit in the movie theater.
They really need to bring back the freaking in like movie theater streaming.
I agree,
stuff, like what HBO
but
Max
apparently
did.
that actually lost HBO Max like a metric fuck ton of money.
they gotta
Yeah,
figure
I
out
mean,
how
like
to do it,
the whole the kind of business model that Disney Plus had
Just
did
kind of-
work, but it only really made sense if you're like like a family of 5 and you want to watch it with your kids. But like for example, like fucking like if Dune 2 comes out and the only way to watch it at home is to like pay $30, I ain't paying no fucking $30 to watch Dune 2.
I'm amazed we went from cum to shit to now we're just talking.
I mean,
about
yeah,
streaming
before we were
services
talking
all of
about
a sudden.
Pokemon, and then we started talking about cum, and then shit, and now we're talking about this.
Yeah.
It's,
It's beautiful the way
Yes.
it works. So
it's fantastic.
and it's crazy to think that they lost so much money, because my local movie theater is literally selling tickets for $4 matinee.
Oh yeah, my theater's going out of business, so it's like, I don't know how they're losing money doing the streaming service as well, because it's like
Yeah,
I don't
because they
think
can
many people
charge
are
up
going
the
to
ass
theater.
for like a temporary rental.
Yeah. I would
Watch it
pay-
once and then it fucking blows up.
If I was able to pay $15 for a movie that came out day one and just be able to chill at home,
I would even
do
be
that.
okay with
That's
like
fine
$20.
me.
Totally.
Like that's not that bad.
Yeah, because you can also
Yeah, exactly.
you can have
But
5-6
$30,
people over,
that's
that
too
covers
fucking
the
much,
price of,
man.
like,
Like I
all
get
the
it if like I
tickets.
said, if you're like a big if
Yeah.
you're like a mom and a dad, a couple kids, maybe, but just me, fuck that.
Yeah. It
Ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. Man. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to see it next weekend.
Avatar.
Speaking of Avatar,
Speaking of, Avatar.
That was one
Oh, yeah,
interesting thing
speaking
that
of
happened
Avatar,
this
sorry.
weekend. Dropped an album today, as of recording.
Link in the
Link in the
description.
podcast description.
It's called
Thank you.
Soundbenders.
Thank
It's
you.
amazing.
Thank you. That means a lot.
It's fire.
Thank you, guys. And also, there's a sample pack if any of you musicians out there want to do something with that. That'll maybe also be in the description. Mixkits.itch.io. So that's been the highlight of my weekend. And then
It's very
Yes,
fire.
a lot of
Bunch
very
good
talented
on
people
there.
that have made very good mixes.
Oh,
I'm gonna brag. Got to hear a little exclusive preview the day
Yes.
before, and I was very hyped for the release. I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go!"
Got the exclusive
Some good
pass.
shit there.
yeah.
I got the in pass.
Oh no. Shit. So what movies have you guys
I
been seeing
watched
lately?
No Country for Old Men for the first time with Connell. Yeah, I had never seen
Finally.
it somehow. It was really,
How was it?
really good. But there were parts of it. Viewers and my friends, as you all know, I'm a complete fucking idiot. I'm a moron. I'm stupid. I have the stupid, if you will. There were some parts of like the theming, like I mean, clearly the movie had a message that it was trying to convey, and there were like themes. But I don't know, just some of it I just didn't get because I'm an idiot. I have the brain rot. Well, I
movie
mean,
does not
it's
explain the
because
whole
it's
thing,
not
yeah.
like a fucking Marvel movie where they look at the screen and they're like, "Oh, this is what's going to happen, and we're going to fight the man." It's not that. It's like an actual movie. It's a film. You see, it's a film. It's made by filmmakers. It's shot well. It's written well. It's directed well. Everything done well. And it's not everything is gonna be.
I hate movie makers.
Yeah, leave it to the filmmakers.
Leave it to the filmmakers.
James Cameron.
Yeah, get out of here, you fucking
Leave it to the
movie
true
makers.
filmmakers, the guys. That
Yeah,
make
and
TikTok
Johnny
tutorial
Sins. He's a
videos.
great filmmaker.
Yeah.
Truly, he's also a great plumber.
Yeah, pizza
mailman,
delivery
police officer,
guy.
firefighter,
Doctor.
pizza delivery guy,
Shit, what else? Probably a
Doctor,
pilot, gamer,
movie maker,
porn star.
porn star.
He is just a jack of all trades. Let me tell you, jack off of
This is
all
great.
trades. Yep.
Masturbator of none.
Shout out to
Shout
Johnny
out Johnny
Sins.
Sins on this 10
Keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing the Lord's work, my friend.
You know what? I'm gonna shout out Johnny Darko. I've never seen that movie, but
Donnie
I heard
Darko?
good things about it.
Hey,
Oh, Johnny Darko.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
Donnie
shout out
Darko.
to
That
you.
actually
Shout out- hey, Johnny
reminds me,
Darko, Shout out
right?
to your parents.
When I was in high school, right, I met a friend group through this guy that I had become friends with when I was at this summer camp. I was a counselor in training, and so was he, and we became friends. And it turned out he was actually going to the same high school as me, and I met his friends. We all became friends. Blah 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 blah. They were actually the first real friend group I ever had as a stupid dumb teenager. And they had a party at their house, and we were all hanging out, and there was this one girl there, and I was like, "Ooh, this girl's kind of cute. I like this girl." And they all kept telling me I really don't remember why, because this was, God, I don't even know, 12 years ago now.
Really?
I don't remember why they hated her so much. But they were like, "Yeah, we don't like her. She's annoying. She's stupid, blah, blah, blah." And I became friends with her, and we started texting. And the whole time, I was like, "Yeah, I like this girl. I think I might, ask her out." And they kept telling me not to do it, but I did it anyway. And she was actually my first girlfriend. And the whole time, I don't think we ever kissed once, because she was a prude. And she was really against sex and stuff.
Because she was 13
No,
and I was
no,
21,
no,
you see.
no.
Why
No,
you gotta do
I
dirty like that?
was
That's
16 and she.
All right.
No, I was
It's not
15
an
and she was.
opportunity that I took it.
Yeah,
right,
I was
Connell's
15. She
getting
was
booted
14
from the
at the
podcast.
time. But so Yeah, it was a cool relationship, but like we never really did like boyfriend girlfriend stuff really. So what I'm asking you today, boys, is have you ever what are some things in the past or recently that you've said, oh, I'm going to do this thing, and everybody's like, no, don't do this thing. This is bad. You should not do this thing. And you've done it, and you're like, well, shit, I should have listened to that, and I should have not done that thing. What are some examples of when you've done that, guys? Like, what are some things you've done where everybody's like, why the fuck would you do this? And you do it, and you regret it, and you're like, I'm stupid.
I bought a grenade launcher.
And why did you buy the grenade launcher? Let's hear
Pray
it.
tell.
So I was in a state. I was in a certain. I'm not going to disclose too much information about how I purchased it, but I was in a certain state that allows person-to-person transfers of weaponry, and also the ability to buy DDs.
His name was Galipsis.
Which is the government word for destructive devices, which is also categorized as tanks, RPGs, just big boom stuff. So, got a grenade launcher, and
Galipsis Sandsmith.
my buddies were like, now if you try to buy ammo for it, the police are going to be at your door. And they were. I bought some 40 Mike rounds, the rubber rounds that the police use to shoot at like suspects, and I wanted to blow some like water jugs up with it because I was like, that would be fun. It's not the projectiles they shoot out. They shoot out slower than a paintball. Like, it's not like they're not very powerful. It's it's one of the very few guns that actually you can build straight out of just aluminum cans because it has so little pressure that it won't blow up. So all the fun stuff, I still own the grenade launcher, but I don't own any Mike rounds because instead of the 40 Mikes coming to my door, a Oregon State Sheriff did, and I had to explain to him how I legally own the gun, but. It was kind of through a couple of loopholes and a couple of things that were kind of in the gray area of the law, So so a $200 and a couple days work for a grenade launcher actually cost me about $5,000. Yeah. It was not even it was like a replica China Lake, so it wasn't even an authentic one. So
So you shouldn't have bought a grenade launcher. I mean, do you still have it?
It's cool though. It's it's a cheap.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. I'm not gonna get rid of the grenade launcher just in case someone wants to fuck around and find out. I'm not scared to blow my whole entire fucking doorway out.
I can't think of anything that comes close to the fucking shit that Continental does on a weekly basis. But I
live in
really
redneck
do.
land, bro. Like that's the only reason why I do that stuff.
Y'all do some wacko shit. When I was a kid, one of the kind of things that I would do to kill time when I was playing outside, I would take one of those dollies, the ones you could like move freely. It was just like a flat, basically piece of wood with 4 wheels.
Oh yeah, like the little kind of trailer things.
Yeah. So I took one of those, and then I put like a chair on top of it, and then I strapped the chair to the dolly, and I would ride it down the driveway onto the street.
That's like
and I, everyone, including my friends, kept telling me it was a bad idea, and guess what? Fell on my ass.
Thankfully, you didn't get hit by
break any
a fucking
bones,
car or
but
something.
I was in pain for. It was a cul-de-sac. It wasn't that bad.
Well, still, you can still hit a curb and go wee.
Yeah. I fell on my ass and I was in pain for the next day or two. But thankfully, it didn't break anything.
Back when I was younger, I was working a summer job doing lawns and stuff. It was like 12, 13. And I bought a little mini motorcycle with my money. And my mom told me that was the worst idea. I'm going to kill myself on that thing. I told her no. And so it was, you could not drive it on the road, but you could drive it in the bike lanes because it was not powerful enough. And so I was ride that thing to my middle school and back. And then one day I was riding along and I hit that throttle a little too much and went turned, and I'm like, oh, that's a curb. Would you look at that? And then I hit that curb. My bike goes one way. I go the other way. Do a Olympic amount of cartwheels, and then land broken collarbone and a broken
jeez.
shoulder. Right, all just this entire side went into the ground and like just shattered. And
Man.
yeah, I had to. I not the worst part of it was I went to the hospital, all that fun stuff, and then went to school, and my principal yelled at me for fucking not what was it for ditching school for
What a shitty
truancy.
principal.
I was like, no, bro, I was trying to come in. I just got into a fucking wreck.
Man. Yeah, shit's crazy. So I think it's about time, guys, to look at some questions in chat. I think
And
it's,
before we say anything about that, one, holy shit, we have a lot of questions, so we're not going to answer all of them. That's because that would be literally a 3-hour long episode. Holy shit. So we're going to go through and answer as many as we can, though. We'll answer more on the next episodes. And if you want to ask questions, the link to our Discord server will be in the description on YouTube or wherever it is on Spotify.
we actually don't have that many. If we
And we're
three.
And we're
two,
back.
and we're back.
That was the worst sync up I've ever seen. All right. So I want to start this off with the first question here from our boy Brennan. What are your street addresses?
Where do you see that at?
It's up below.
My street address is 7111
What are your
Park
street
Heights
addresses?
Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland 21215. Coniddle?
Mine is 212 Valley Drive. That is not right, but all right, one sec. Don't worry, we'll cut this.
Yeah. I'm a Suite 700, 1 Main Street at Thousand Oaks, California. 91359 5700. You'll want to ask for the Consumer Center.
All right, this one is actually from almost 2 weeks ago from James. What is the largest animal you can fight? No weapons.
I could take a giraffe.
Be honest.
No, but
Have
I
you seen
could
a
totally
giraffe
take
fight?
one. I just tackle its legs, cripple it, and then just gouge its eyes out. How?
That's cheating.
They use their necks.
Well, then I'll just
as like a flag.
grab onto its head and
They
just
like-
punch it into the head till it falls over. And just kill it.
You'll be on like you'll like.
That's
be riding
fine.
Like a wacky.
I think I
tube
could
man.
take a giraffe. I
Now here's a discussion we got. So you think you could take a giraffe? Have you? But you've not
Yes.
seen a giraffe fight.
I've not seen a giraffe fight, but I think I could take a giraffe. I would sneak up on it, cripple its legs,
So a
and just
giraffe.
kill it.
So it doesn't need its legs.
Then I'll
to
break
still
its
swing
neck.
Its head around
It's
like
got a long
flail.
neck, should be easy to break. I got fat strength.
That's what they use for. They're very very strong. They're also the size of like a
I could take a
6-story
giraffe.
building.
I could do it. I could totally take a giraffe. I can do it. What about you? What's the
All
biggest
right,
animal
all
you
right.
could take?
I'd be
I'm
lucky
thinking
to
like-
take.
Like a deer, maybe. You know, because I'm pretty sure anything bigger is just gonna overpower me and be like, I'll become its fuck toy.
I'd be lucky to take on
Yeah,
a
it's fair.
German
Those
Shepherd.
fuckers are fast and fucking vicious. They will just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a giraffe, German Shepherd, and we got a I forgot
Yep.
what I even said, a deer. Like, yeah, we're all gonna die. I will be,
So this question
gouged.
comes from Fat Bingus Moment. Our boy Brennan.
Our boy Brandon.
Least favorite fictional character. What is your least favorite? Which one do you fucking hate the most? I just farted, by the way.
That one screaming fucking demon slayer.
I've never watched Demon Slayer, but I'm...
No guy who I forget his name because I fucking hate him. But he's like super overly powerful. But every time like he gets in a fight, he's like, I can't do it. And it's like you can't fucking do it. Just shut the fuck up and keep the plot going. But you're gonna sit here for the next 10 minutes and yell. And and I hated it. I love the show. Hate
Plonk?
that dude.
That's a tough.
Or
one.
just a fictional character that you hate.
I would say, yeah. I mean, Jar Jar Binks is pretty up there.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks
I
is
love
suck my
Jar Jar.
fucking
What are
left
you
nut.
talking about, bro? That's a hot take right there. I love Jar Jar. He's so funny. He's so funny because he's so not funny. He's so
funny.
What?
Do you think Bazinga's funny, bitch?
I think when
You think
if
Bazinga's
said in the
funny?
right context by like one of us, yeah, it's pretty funny. Not. If I'm watching The Big Bang Theory, no. But like sometimes when somebody might say, like one of us, if we say Bazinga at the right time, yeah, that could be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just when Sheldon's Bazinga moment.
Yeah, he said,
Bazinga's
I'm
all over
about to
them.
Bazinga. Yep. My least favorite fictional character is probably just all of the Minions. I fucking hate the Minions. I can't fucking stand them. I hate what they stand for.
I can't defend.
Yeah. You know, I can
I
tell
I
you.
just cannot fucking stand them.
I can tell you. Sorry. Yeah. I'll tell you one fictional character that I despise from a Disney movie, Merlin from Sword in the Stone. And he pisses me off for one very specific reason, and it's part of the reason why I had to like physically stop watching the movie because it pissed me off so much. There is a scene, a lovely, charming little scene after like Merlin and whatever Arthur, they get turned into chipmunks, right? And then there's this scene where this like what appears to be like a love interest is, also a squirrel, but like, they're having like a thing and there's a song or whatever, and it's really cute. But then Merlin is like, oh, okay, we got to be human now, but also that like chipmunk that was chasing you, that fell in love with you, she's gonna die because she's never gonna find anyone else. She's gonna die alone. Also, I'm not gonna turn her human, even though I could just do that literally with a snap of a finger. I'm just gonna leave her to fucking Left for Dead, and that pissed me off so much. I can't even.
If I was watching the movie and that
Fair.
happened, I would find
So,
the
yeah,
closest
I hate
brick
Merlin.
and throw it at the TV screen, honestly. So I get it.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
Really, we got one from James, so a couple, but let's just pick like the best.
James.
Yeah,
what the fuck is up with
James, you
asking
asked like
27,000 questions?
8,700 questions. You just turn it back just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit.
Just
Just
let's
dial
take
it
that
back
down.
just a
and go.
little bit.
I mean, I can. Yeah,
This
I can
a
answer
lot.
some of the ones that were directed at me real quick, I guess. So to answer so this one says, how did I get into music? So I had a piano. My dad gifted me like a $100 like MIDI piano. It was not great quality, but I could plug it into my computer and record it. So I would just like record me fucking jamming, making random shit, and then posting it on SoundCloud, and they were all horrible. All horrible for so long. And then I got into like making meme mashups and shit, and that just kind of, the original compositions and the meme mashups kind of just melded together, and that's it's kind of where the music the music that you hear now kind of comes from. Anyway, so which track have you published was the most? So the one that was the most fun for me to make, I don't know. I feel like I keep trying to. It's hard because my favorite track is almost always the one that I'm working on at the moment, right? That's kind of the goal, because you listen to it enough times that you get tired of it. You do. I'm like, I don't want to. I swear, if you play Rustaroon in front of me, I'm gonna fucking have a coronary. But no. Usually I'm trying to have the most fun I can making whatever I'm making at the moment. But if there's one that stands out in particular, for me, it was probably Rot, just because it was very different and I really enjoyed making the video for it, and just making a love letter to creepypasta stuff. That was the theme of that one. Anyway, here's one for all of us. Biggest shithole place you've ever been.
Well, it was like very heartfelt mission. Oh, our biggest shithole place. All right. So there was this one Mexican restaurant I went to, and I was very desperate. I was on the road. I was hungry. It was about 6 hours of driving. I forgot to grab food before I left. Saw this place on the side of the road. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going in there. I opened the door. As I opened the screen door on the inside, a cloud of dust hits me in the face, which is not a good sign to start with.
That's some Looney Tunes shit.
I walk in to the woman who sounded like she smoked a pack of Newports every 25 seconds of the day, and then I order an enchilada. The enchilada comes out, and it's got like green spots on it. Not supposed to be there. Apparently they were peppers. They didn't look like peppers. Go to the bathroom. It looks like a gas station truck stop if you were like everybody was in there doing meth kind of vibes.
Shit.
Nevada's an interesting place when you're traveling through it.
Was this like in the middle of the desert?
It's got some weird shit. This was in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, it was near by Reno, I think. It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. I was just hungry.
I mean, if I were to think
it,
like if I were to imagine just some shitty Mexican place out in the middle of the desert, that's about how I'd picture it.
It's rough. It was rough. It was cool though. Like about 6 miles down the road, there was this like a house from like I forget what movie, but it was all shot up and like destroyed because it like the casino was in it. Like it was just a huge shootout
I didn't
scene.
know they did shit like that where they would just leave the house there.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was still not as property of Nevada.
Should say before I started high school, I did some like volunteer work harvesting bamboo for little like family business. On the property where all the bamboo was, there was this like house that was like I don't even know like how a house like that comes. It was like bright purple, like it was like almost like a pink colored house all the way. It was like. It didn't look like a modern house. It looked kind of old. It had like, there weren't any like window panes per se. There were more like holes that, like they weren't like the walls were really thick, They almost looked like sand dunes from like Tatooine or something. But it was purple. And when you walked inside, there was just smashed like glass everywhere. Jeez. And broken furniture everywhere and like photographs, and I have no idea what this house was and who it belonged to. They said they have no idea whose house it was. It just happened to be on the property that they purchased, and they never bothered cleaning it out. So there was a whole story there, but I didn't get to investigate very long, unfortunately. But I mean, I would say that was a pretty shithole.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's haunted, not a shithole.
Yeah.
That's just haunted.
So my place,
oh yeah, you're right.
It's
Shithole.
more of a piss hole than a
Shit.
shithole.
Wait a minute.
But when I was younger, like maybe 13,
Oh,
my
yeah.
mom was going to go adopt this dog from this lady who she was like a breeder of this specific dog breed that's kind of rare. And we went over there and we were like, just like, you know, chilling with the puppies. It was fun and whatever. And we were going to go outside. She had this big ass backyard with like a bunch of just free space for the dogs to run around. And there's a word for it. I think they call it like a 3-season or something. It's like a screen room where like or it could be glass, like the yeah,
back
and then they had
balcony
like it
kinda
led
thing.
to like a deck outside. That room, I have never in my entire life smelled just the most strong scent of piss in my entire fucking existence. Like, it fucking smelled like this woman had like 500 dogs that were pissing on the floor every hour of the day, and then because the room was just entirely windows, the sun would beat down onto the room and heat up the room, and the floor was carpet, so the piss would get soaked into the carpet, and then it would heat up the room, and it would just...
Man.
It smelled of just hot, vile, rotten piss, and it was... Ugh. I just thinking about it makes my skin crawl. It was absolutely just the worst smell I've ever smelled in my entire life. We did end up getting the puppy, though, and I loved him. Shout out Pippin. I love you. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. I usually try to avoid places that I know are going to, like, just be absolute pain. But one memory that sticks out in my mind is of the, like, public toilet that was at a campground that I went to. Like, I went camping when I was little.
Cursed.
Yeah, there wasn't any toilet. There wasn't anything that even represented a toilet bowl. It was more like a well that you sat on and a hole that just there wasn't any toilet
Yep.
Just a
paper or
hole dug in the
anything.
ground and you wipe with leaves.
I can't describe the smell to you, but I'm sure you can imagine it, how
yeah.
bad it was. Just every kind of horrible, decrepit fluid possible. I don't know if they even cleaned that out on a regular basis. Thankfully, I only had to pee in there, so I just covered my nose and fucking dealt with it. But that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
That was
bet.
worse than any porta potty I've ever.
So this question, I really want to answer this one. What's the fastest way to get yourself kicked out of Disney World? The fastest way.
Take off your clothes.
Yeah, but it's...
there is no
like-
need.
Yeah, but I feel like there's even quicker ways. Like, depending on...
All right. So
Shoot
first,
someone.
you're going to get a gun, and then as you walk into Disneyland, you're going to be screaming every single slur you can. Chuck a tomahawk at the nearest security guard and whip out your dick. As your balls flop through the air, walk up to a child and scream, "I'm the Candyman," and punch them in the fucking nose. All right, I'm going to be real. I just threw the machete at the ground
Oh
and I
my
cut my
God.
fucking backpack in half.
Wow, that's fuck.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I was
that's a
gonna
good
say
way to
just
keep
tackle
kicked
the
out.
nearest the nearest dude in a fucking Tigger suit, but you know that works too, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
wouldn't
if
say
you
that.
tackle them, that'll get you kicked out real fucking fast.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
if the Candyman
but-
pops back up, I mean,
Yeah. That you can get kicked out pretty darn quick. Now, I do know ways that you can probably like sneak in overnight. Like, if you
I
need
mean,
to,
Disneyland does have, like,
if you need to
resorts.
perform a heist.
Yeah.
you can stay overnight in Disneyland.
Yeah, I know some
How do
hiding
you know
places.
them?
Yeah, same. You know,
Like,
Mickey Mouse does have a very, very stretchable asshole.
there's places that security normally doesn't check, like Tom Sawyer's Cave, and also there's a picnic area that nobody goes to, but like it's because it's like tucked away in a corner. There's a cast member only sign, but that's not for the hallway. It's for a door next to it. But you go down the hallway, this like really thin one, and it leads you to a picnic area that nobody eats at. And you can tell nobody's like takes care of it because all of the tables are covered in grass, or not grass, but like leaves from the trees above.
Yeah.
So no one rakes it, no one cleans it. It's just sitting there. Nobody checks it. So that would probably be a good place to hide too. You just fucking squat under one of the tables. Like, nobody's going to be shining under them with a light. So you can do that, and then you can just fucking you can get kicked out overnight instead. Steal some shit.
I still want to chuck a tomahawk.
I think it'd be funnier to chuck the tomahawk at one of the cast members in like the costume though.
Yeah, just fucking get goofy if I put
What if you chuck one at like one of the like animatronics in a ride, and then sneak out, and then the next morning everyone is everyone's going on fucking It's a Small World, and then everyone's horrified because there's like tomahawks.
One of the kids is just sitting there just like it's a
and there's a
small
fucking
world.
machete in one of their heads, just perfectly like that.
Yeah. There you go. That'll scare some fucking kids.
Small world after all, just slowly coming out. Oh god.
Yeah. Shit. You guys ever read any like
I've never
slime
heard of
beast
that.
stories?
I don't know what that is.
No, no.
He used to write creepypastas, but he's released a couple books since then. He is very talented, kind of creepy thriller writer, I would say, kind of on the same vibe as Stephen King. He wrote Whimsywood, is probably one of my favorite ones. It's got a kind of a similar premise.
Wait,
I'll say kind of.
they're getting kicked out of Disney World?
No. Actually, no, it doesn't have a similar premise. I just felt like shouting it out. It's about this kid that, goes to this really cheap looking fucking carnival park, right? He gets on this tunnel ride, and all of the like the little animatronics on the ride, as they're going through, they've all got fucking machetes in their heads, and they're bleeding out, and the music gets really high pitched and distorted, and then the lights cut out, and he feels a fucking kick in the jaw, and then when he finally gets out, he's the only one. Like the roller coaster was full when everyone went in. When he went out, he was the only one left.
Classic creepypasta content.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he ran out after his parents, who apparently were about to fucking leave his ass there. And then on the way home, they forgot the whole thing happened. The kid remembered, but the parents were like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm talking about go back to bed. Take your schizophrenia medication.
Take your normal pills.
Yeah, take your normal pills.
That's what the
That's
mask
what the point
is.
of the mask is. Yeah, Damascus.
Do we want to
That's
answer
the
any more
capital
questions?
of
or do you think we
Syria.
can
No,
wrap it up?
Fuck you, I hate
hate
you.
our viewers.
Yeah.
We hate our fuck you viewers. Fuck
Ask
you.
Goodbye.
Fuck you.
See my family, please. Please let me go. I did everything you wanted. Please, I just want to leave.
Hey, the year's almost over. It's soon. Don't worry.
I did everything you wanted. Please let me go, please.
Just keep making the thumbnails and we'll talk.
Please let me go. No.
One more word and it's gonna be another year.
No.
What was that? Well, I guess I'll see you next year then.
Looks like you got to see your family in 2024.
No.